Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time if you are new. We are back to watch the season finale of X-Men 97. I freaking love this show. It's fantastic. I feel like every episode just gets better and better and better, and it's so intense and crazy things are happening. We ended the last episode with Magneto ripping the metal out of Wolverine's body, and it was intense. And then they cut there, so who knows what's going to happen next? All I know is I am very excited to find out what's going to happen. So before we jump into this episode, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot. It helps my videos get seen in the algorithm. If you're new here, hit subscribe. Ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. I watch a ton of fun shows and movies on the channel, so if you're interested in that, definitely stick around. And then if you are interested in seeing the full uncut version of this reaction, consider either supporting me on Patreon or joining YouTube memberships. You just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. But other than that, let's jump into the season finale of X-Men 97. Dramatic intro.
God, you're suicidal. Or sentimental, maybe.
This is back in the day.
I'm a mutant. Telepathy. Mind reader.
Damn.
Metal. It bends to my will.
Damn. Let's go.
In my experience, minds are far harder to bend than metal.
Is this in his head still?
Charles, how shockingly far you've
Charles is
fallen,
doing this to him.
yet also so predictably.
You declared war against mankind, turned my X-Men against each other, allowed your torment to flood the world, and Logan.
Yeah.
Restore Earth's power or I will hijack your mind and force you to do so.
Such psychic penetration risks leaving both our minds shattered.
It's kind of worth it.
Then forgive me, Magnus.
Damn, this be crazy.
Charles, please!
Captain America and Iron Man. Daredevil. Let's go. I love Daredevil.
The inevitability of my vision.
Doctor Strange.
Even now, Professor Xavier must pave the path
getting so
to
many
my
cameos,
dream
brother.
in order to honor his own. See me. The future tide.
Oof.
Despite this little toy you X-Men
We
would
need
use
Jean to
import the
pop
bond
off
to my
right now.
creations.
Your creations are prisoners, held hostage by ignorance and coercion. Hank!
Be nice to Hank.
I didn't ask for this either. To be born with this programming.
But you could use it for good, brother.
None choose to be born, Bastion. Thus why we must never begrudge them being.
Did you just try to appeal to my humanity?
Yes, she did.
Look at me. Thus, to protect humanity, I must protect humanity from itself. From the hearts that start dripping
Black
lead
Panther.
at the seeing themselves in those who would use their same hearts against them.
Oh, Cloak and Dagger. Let's go.
How many times did you fail to stop me? Hmm? Fail to save your carbon copy mothers?
400.
200.
200.
200 times.
That's a
How's your
lot.
mommy, Sebastian?
Time always tells.
Cable's always willing to talk shit.
What is this? You promised this pup is my prize, Bastion.
An example
You
of
lied.
he is as blind as his deadbeat dad and as doomed as...
The Phoenix has awoken. The Phoenix is angry.
I am Phoenix!
Oof. Damn, okay. Good work, Phoenix. Alright. Hopefully we don't have to fight Phoenix now.
Sinister. All this mutant DNA you stole to stay duct taped together, young and relevant.
She's taking it away.
The Phoenix burns away the obsolete.
Damn. He's an old ass alien looking dude now.
Show me my face. Looks the same to me.
Let's go. Damn, he's too powerful for the crown thing.
You have sealed humanity's fate.
Can he take that off?
Nathan,
Why doesn't he try
I
and
could
take it
have used
off?
slaves, camps, or death marches.
Oh my god. What the pissing frick balls? How did you do that?
I will tear that rock from the heavens and hurl it to earth, granting humans the same mercy I granted your clone mother.
Brother,
A quick extinction.
I don't know if you realize, but you happen to be made of metal?
Power goes on, and these two go lights
Magneto ain't gonna be a fan of that.
Magnus, are you all right?
Who's Magnus? Who are you?
His brain is broken.
Don't you dare break her heart. Be the best at what you do. Heal.
Oh. Even he knows.
Jean, you're okay. Where's Nathan?
Scott, the scrambler worked, but Bastion, he
hurt him.
Jean,
Yeah.
my psychic attack shattered Magnus's psyche. I must restore it before the pain consumes his mind.
Sir, if you're still linked with him when that happens,
Both our minds will be lost.
No way.
Your mind is too powerful for that.
Bastion's inbound to you. He intends to bring asteroid M down on Earth. Forge and Beast are working on getting us up there, but he's more than flesh or metal.
Yeah.
Bastion is the future incarnate.
Future incarnate? What does that even mean? Okay. So we're just gonna let him do this?
His name was Gambit. Remember it!
Damn right. Oof, she is putting in work. Can you breathe out here? Okay. How do you beat him?
Disowned heir.
Okay.
The name's Sunspot.
He looks so cool.
Definitely got more flair.
Damn, Roberto?
We know next to nothing about Asteroid M. This could do more harm than good.
True. The Magneto Protocol. Think he voted yes.
Charlatan, you pretended you knew what it's like. But none know what this is like.
I mean, he knows a little bit.
I know, it's cold. But be brave. Let the tide pull you back.
I'll drown.
I have you, Magnus. I'll always have you. Even if I'm pulled under too.
Father. Boots. They took them. Those monsters took.
Yeah, he's remembering the Holocaust. What the freaking ball sack, dude? I feel like you're cheating. They work as a team. Oh, you've learned your moveset. Okay, Scott. Whose beam is more powerful?
You'll never hurt my family again!
Damn, Scott. Tell him what's what. Oh, God, he's just so powerful. He's a cheetah. Oh, she sawed his wings off.
Game over, Sleazoid.
Sleazoid. Damn, Jubilee, pop off. I guess seeing her future self unlocked some new abilities. God, that's creepy.
Behold, my family.
That's not yours. That's ours. Ba-na-na-na-na-na.
Horses.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na. You probably want to get out of there. Dude's insane.
Truly, he is the future incarnate.
What does that mean? Beast, get out of that robot. It's time.
Stand down, team.
We're gonna do what we've been telling humanity to do for years.
What, forgive him?
Stop fighting the future.
And embrace it.
What does that mean? How do you win like this?
Your mother lied. The professor came to you, Bastion.
If she did, it was to protect me!
Parents are human too. They mess up. You're not alone.
This is what she was protecting me from. I massacre you freaks and you're recruiting me? You're
Yes.
suicidal.
Join the team, brother.
There's just one pickle, dear.
Missile alert. Missile alert.
What the freaking balls, dude?
Humanity would rather die than have kids like us.
Well, this isn't going great.
Bastion! Grab on!
Damn. So we ain't gonna try and stop that from destroying the planet?
Are there other means to restore Asteroid M's orbit?
Theoretically, yes. Perhaps if...
Everyone on the jet.
Scott, use your lasers.
I'll stay back and try blowing this place up with my blasts.
Or just like propel the asteroid so fast with your lasers that it stays in orbit.
Forward. Our plan to move the asteroid. I want to tap into the shuttle jet stick.
No, that could fry the jet.
Okay.
Aren't you sappy lovebirds supposed to be saving the world?
Oh, they are. Don't worry.
Those rebel leaders I told you about in the future, rambling about the adventures of the X-Men. It pissed me the hell off. I belonged in those stories too, growing up, fighting alongside
You should have been part of it.
The day you were born, my mother told me you had my eyes.
They're good eyes.
You do have his eyes.
I love you, son.
Damn. Okay, Scott. They're pulling an Age of Ultron.
The object is said to be several cubic miles in size, and scientists believe that when it makes impact, it will
BTL.
strike the east coast of North
And MJ.
America.
Yeah, we need to succeed.
I love you, Logan. Stay with me.
Morph. Was that from your heart?
There is no one like me.
Magnus.
We are all like you.
We had a dream. Charles.
Yes. A dream that made us a family. And like that dream,
Kiss.
any family worth having
is worth fighting for.
Let's go, boys. Fat dub in the chat. Let's go, boys. What just happened? Did he just disintegrate it, or did it teleport? That almost looked like Nightcrawler's teleportation, but what the frick happened?
After E-Day. And rumors still swirl about the fate of the X-Men.
Must be a damn fool walking in here like we're friends.
Oh, we're friends, Daniel. Just not yet.
What's up, Bastion? Not Bastion, Bishop.
Luckily, this ain't our first time at the X-Men Are Dead rodeo. But it's less a question about where.
When?
Someone yanked our friends through time, and now we gotta go rescue the X-Men.
Hell yeah. Are we in the future or the past?
Kurt? Hey?
Egypt, 3000 BC. Is Apocalypse gonna show up? She just immediately starts fighting people.
Oh, where are we?
Damned if I know.
You guys read any history books?
Jean! Jean! Where are you?
All got sent to different times?
Scott, over here.
Are they all in Egypt?
Enough!
Why are they trying to kill that guy?
We have no quarrel with you.
You're a long way from Crest Coast, Sapien Cast.
Okay.
My name is Jean Grey. This is my husband, Scott Summers.
You may call me Mother Ascani, leader of Clan Ascani.
Ascani.
There's no need to be afraid.
Nathan.
Oh, it is this Cable.
Do not fear us. What is your name?
Apocalypse.
My name is En Sabanur.
Is that Apocalypse?
Oh dear.
Yeah. Oh, to be continued. Come on, guys. This was so freaking good. Present day Genosha.
So much pain, my children.
Apocalypse.
So much death.
Oh, frick. He's gonna bring Gambit back to life. That's not good. I mean, I love it, but it's not good. I think that one mutant that they meet in the past is Apocalypse. Correct? Am I wrong? I think that's correct. It's a cartoon Oscar Isaac. Holy cannoli. This freaking show is so good, and I'm glad that we're getting more of it because it's so high quality. The writing is so good, the animation quality is so good. Like, it just gets you so freaking hyped. I can confidently say, like, this is probably better than the original cartoon that we got. Like, the cartoon, I think it was awesome, but everyone mainly loved it for the intro theme music. It's why it's remembered so fondly. Granted, it was still incredible, but like the intro boosted it. But this is just like top tier, just incredible stuff. Like, it's so good. If you're not watching X-Men 97, or you don't know people that are watching X-Men 97, like, you got to get them to watch this show because it's so flipping good. Like, I can't even describe how into this show I am. It's just awesome. But okay, let's talk about the like actual plot of this episode, right? So we start off with Charles and Magneto inside of Magneto's head. And it's just such an interesting dilemma for Charles to be like, hey man, like, I want to, like, you know, do this peacefully and just convince you with my words. But if you don't save humanity and turn the power back on, like, I'm just gonna force you to do it. I don't want to force you to do it, but I will. And Magneto's like, well, you're gonna have to force me. And then he does. He forces him to do it. Everything turns back on. Bastion now has control of all his people again. That's not good. Like, things are looking down for everybody, especially because it also kind of like low-key breaks Charles and Magneto's minds a bit, right? So like they're kind of knocked out of commission for most of the fight, and Magneto's arguably, as he shows, the one they needed the most to like activate and be a decent guy. So yeah, they're knocked out. Bastion, he's cooking. He's straight cooking. He's got everybody locked up. Basically, he's got them all in his grasp down below, and it's just looking like it's not gonna be a bueno time, right? Like, he's kind of gloating. He's like, I win. I'm gonna destroy everything. I'm gonna take over the world. But then we get the freaking Phoenix. Just, ooh, we knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. I called it last time. I was like, she's what if she turns into the Phoenix? And she did. She turns into the Phoenix. And just is like, I'm gonna put this crown on you, so then all your people are knocked out. That works perfectly. And then she's like, also, Sinister, just for good measure, I'm gonna turn you into a creepy, decrepit old man. Like, all the growth and mutant powers that you have accumulated over the years, I'm taking it away because I can do that. And he turns into this gross alien-looking lizard man. Surprisingly, he didn't die. I thought he would like straight up turn to dust, but he's technically still alive, I think. And things are looking great. Things are looking like we kind of like won on all accounts, definitely. But then Bastion the dude just has to keep going, right? He just has this like complex of being abandoned, right? He thinks the mutants didn't want him. Like his mom straight up lied to him and said, you know, they didn't want you. They came and I begged them to take you, but they said no. And so he has this like hatred of mutants, whereas like Magneto, opposite. They both have just these traumatic childhoods. Magneto definitely has a more traumatic childhood, by the way, just in case it was unclear. And so he's just like all out, and he's like, he hates Nathan as well, because he's like, hey, you know, you suck. How many times have you tried to stop me? Like, stop it. He rips his arm off, beats him with his own arm, and then absorbs the powers of the arm and turns into like a metal, like, winged demon thing. And he's like, I'm gonna just take out everything, right? If I can't win right now, I'm gonna destroy everything. I'm gonna fly up there, I'm gonna kill all your mutant friends, and I'm gonna destroy this rock so it kills everybody on Earth. Like, it's just like, he's just, you know, he's the guy that, like, if he's not winning the game, he flips over the chessboard. Like, he refuses. You know, if you're playing with his toys, he's gonna break them, so no one can play with them. And he takes on the X-Men, and their fight was super cool. Seeing Sunspot and Rogue and Jubilee like kind of pop off a bit and like do their dangdest to show him what's what. I liked that. And then seeing freaking Cyclops just ball out, like seeing him just go all out and being like, you're never hurting my family again. And just, like, that was so cool. But then, yeah, the freaking humans, like, they just couldn't leave well enough alone. They didn't listen to Captain America, or T'Challa. Both the key members of the Avengers / the Illuminati / whatever are like, hey, maybe don't try and blow up this freaking asteroid. It's huge, and you might not be successful. And if you try and blow it up, like, that could mean bad things for humanity. And lo and behold, the human leaders don't listen, because they never do. And the rockets aren't enough to blow up the asteroid, and so it's coming down. And if that thing impacts Earth, like, it kills everybody. So, like, good luck. and Bastion, he destroys, or at least not destroys, but like he is destroyed by the gravity core, I believe, exploding, and everything is looking bad. Like, it's just looking bad. It is not going great. Jean and Scott say goodbye to Nathan. They're like, hey man, like, we're probably gonna die trying to prevent this. So, like, see ya. And it's kind of like just this cool moment of, like, the X-Men coming together to stop this asteroid from impacting Earth. Very reminiscent of Age of Ultron in the MCU. That kind of similar concept where they're like, hey, if this impacts the planet, everybody's dead. So if we can stop it, that would be prime. And they almost do. Like, they slow it down, but, well, did they slow it down really? It reached terminal velocity. So that is literally the fastest it can get. So they were going to die. Like, they were straight up gonna die until Charles was able to reach Magneto. He was able to reach him with the argument of, like, hey, like, yeah, you lost your family as a boy, and I'm sorry about that. Like, that's awful. You've let that, you know, shape your view of humanity. But at the same time, like, you have found a new family. Like, I'm your family, the X-Men are your family, like, mutants are your family. Like, you have something to fight for. And not necessarily fight against humanity, but, like, you have something to look forward to and something to care about. So we need to get you out of this funk. And then they wake up and he saves everybody, you know, takes the rock into the sky, and it's all great. And then they freaking disappear. And they go to different time periods, which is, maybe that was Bastion's, like, last gasp plan, is to send them to different time periods, because, I mean, he went into the gravity core. Maybe that explosion and, like, interacting with his time stuff, maybe that is the effect of that. I don't know. But it looks like some of them went back to the past and just saved Apocalypse's life. Like, I'm pretty sure that was Apocalypse, the mutant that they meet in ancient Egypt. I think that's Apocalypse. He's known as, like, the father of the mutants. Like, he's, like, the first one. And his storyline is pretty interesting, I think. The live-action movies didn't really do it justice. But you get kind of a good idea, in a sense, of, like, his general goals from that movie. He has, what is it? The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, like, 4 incredibly powerful mutants that he just kind of, like, controls. I think one of them in the live action was Storm. So hopefully he doesn't control Storm somehow. That would suck. But then one of them, I'm pretty sure one of them from the comics is Gambit. Like, Gambit comes back as one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, and he's, like, incredibly powerful. And so then having him, Apocalypse, be at the site of Genosha leads me to believe that he might possibly bring Gambit back as one of his horsemen. But Gambit's not buried in Genosha. He's, like, buried on the X-Men. I think he's buried on the X-Men grounds, or just a random cemetery somewhere. I don't know. But he's not in Genosha currently. But maybe Apocalypse goes and gets him, resurrects him somehow. That is scary. Apocalypse is a scary guy. So yeah, if season 2 is about fighting Apocalypse, it's gonna be pretty exciting for sure. Ooh, but then we also had like, Scott and Jean in the future, which was very interesting, because their young little boy Nathan is there. Like, he's part of this, like, ramshackle roaming band of misfits in the future, and he's, like, seemingly a voice of reason amongst those people. And so now they get to, you know, meet their son, essentially, as a younger kid. Like they met him as an adult, and now they're like, hey, almost like a redo, you know. But yeah, lots of stuff. There was a lot of cameos in this episode. We got obviously Captain America, we got T'Challa, we got Doctor Strange, Peter Parker was there, with Daredevil was in this, Cloak and Dagger, a whole bunch of different heroes that we see kind of fighting throughout the world, which is I like, because in the live action we don't really get a ton of that, right? There's always questions of, you know, when you're watching Daredevil or Jessica Jones or whatever, some of the Netflix shows or some of these, like even like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. sometimes you're wondering like, where the hell are the Avengers? Like, what is going on? Like, how are they not interested in what's going on here? Or even some of like the low key like individual hero movies. Like I think Ant-Man makes a joke in Ant-Man 1 or 2 where he's like, I think what we should do first is call the Avengers. It's like, yeah, probably. Like, it doesn't really make sense world-wise that like none of these other heroes are showing up in these stories even for like a couple minutes. But, you know, when it's live action, you can't necessarily just pay Robert Downey Jr. $40 million to show up for a brief cameo, because that just crazy inflates the cost of your movie. But in an animated show, you can just have Daredevil show up. You can just have Captain America be talking to the president. Like, it just can happen, because it doesn't cost an insane amount of money to have that be in the show. So yeah, we got a lot of cool cameos, and I thought the finale of the general overall conflict of this season was pretty exciting. I thought it worked well, and they ended it in a satisfying way while also setting up a future conflict, potentially crazier, more dangerous conflict in my opinion. But yeah, I don't know. I freaking have loved this season so far. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it a lot. I'm very curious to see how you guys feel. I think that's all I have to say about this episode and this season as a whole. Well, actually, not the season as a whole. I liked the season as a whole. I only had one episode that I didn't love. By far the worst episode of the whole season was probably the Mondo or Motendo / Life Death, just because it felt so freaking rushed. Like, they just, it didn't work, them trying to put both of those storylines into one episode. But every other episode, every single other episode this season was incredible. And it just got better and better and better and better and better every episode we went along. And freaking ended in a bang, and set us up for some cool stuff. So I'm super glad I watched this show. I liked it quite a bit, and I'm looking forward to more going forward. I possibly might want to add more animation stuff to the channel after this, so if you have suggestions for other animated things that you think I should watch on the channel, definitely let me know down in the comments below. I'm very open to suggestions. Otherwise, yeah, leave all your comments and all your thoughts on X-Men 97 down below. I'm very interested to see how you guys felt. But yeah, I think that's all I gotta say. So if you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me, helps my videos get seen in the algorithm. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon or joining YouTube memberships. You just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.